They were in a studio together.
They're together, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it was.
Oh, hey, we got it.
Oh.
Yeah. How are you, Adrienne?
Good, I'm good. How are you guys? Thank you for letting me bust into your cocktail hour. What are we having?
I've got
Somebody's got a whole bottle. Look at that. Celine, is that you, like a whole bottle?
In my defense, I've had this since Christmas and I haven't drank it. So
it's good. It's important. You want it to be fresh.
And I haven't drank it all during quarantine. So I've held off until today.
Where are all you guys? Is everybody still in London?
Oh no, back home.
I'm in London.
Back home, yeah. I know.
London.
Yeah, it sucks, eh?
Are you working from home primarily?
Well, I was, so not this week, but last week, we were doing this show from my backyard, which was kind of funny because we chased a skunk out of the backyard. And the raccoons were like not impressed at all. And so then we moved into a condo this week in Toronto because the plan is that like a producer and a shooter and I can work there all day long. We can do the show at night. And if it comes to like a shelter in place order, or if we do a shoot that requires that we're quarantined, then we can live there. Are you guys nervous at all? Like when you go out?
Yes.
Yeah?
Well, I'm nervous about the job market and like trying to find a job after this more than I am about, like I take a walk every day, do like a 45-minute walk and just kind of keep distance of other people walking.
Mm-hmm.
But I think my biggest fear now is entering a job market where so many people who have lost their jobs are going to be competing for like entry-level positions against us where we don't have any experience. So I think that's my biggest fear right now.
Yeah. What about you, Mira?
Well, kind of same because I had an internship at As It Happens. It was supposed to start on Monday or next Monday. And we don't know if it's been postponed or canceled. And I was hoping that was my in at CBC, and I don't really know what that means now. So.
And you know, the more you guys can understand how to do things like recording video remotely, pushing it, cutting audio, cutting TV, you know, this is like a huge gap for a lot of us right now that we're sort of struggling with. Lots of people are. So if you come armed with that kind of information and skill set, they'll be like super appreciative.
Do you mean like basically being editors?
Well, like, so there are reporters at home now, right? So they're recording interviews, but you know, the computer doesn't have enough storage. And so they try to get a cutaway of them doing an interview, and then it looks like, and you know, they want to cut down, you know, the best of their clips, but they don't really know how. So anybody who can already know how to do some of that basic stuff, I think it's worth letting any internship bosses or anybody else say, look, I'm completely self-sufficient. I can chase, I can do interviews, I can record them, I can edit them. If we're all stuck inside for a long time.
Can any of you guys do that?
Yeah.
You can all do all of that. They all have Adobe Premiere on their laptops. So
perfect.
And Audition.
Good. This is golden. You are entering the coolest, weirdest time in journalism. Like, I know it must feel, well, I would imagine it must feel pretty crappy, and you're thinking, where does this end? But we're in the middle of like a super thick chapter of what will one day be a history book. So everything is changing. You're in this kind of an interesting time for you guys because everything is brand new again. How we do it, and all your story ideas are going to be super welcome. Like, is there anything you think we're missing that drives you crazy that you wish we'd talk about?
I'm not sure if this has been covered, but because somebody that I used to work with is on disability, and what the like Canadian emergency response benefit is more than what disability support is. So she's like really upset that people, like the government's offering people $2,000 when what she gets is like $1,200 or something like that. And they're
Well,
she's
that's a good point.
so you realize that that's not livable.
That's a really good point. You know what? That's a really good point. Okay. Talk to the gang about that. I didn't realize that.
Mhm.
Wow.
It's definitely a trying time, but it's really gonna, I think it's gonna teach us a lot moving forward. And like people have been joking about and like memeing that the graduating class of 2020 is always gonna have an answer of like, name a time where you've overcame something.
Or
Yeah.
adapted to it.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be a learning experience that we're all gonna hold with us for the rest of our lives.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, for everybody, right? Like, this is really, I don't know, this is really super strange, and it's not going to be over fast, right? Like they'll loosen up some of the restrictions in a couple months, and everybody will go out, and then there'll be another wave, unfortunately, and then we'll all get locked back in again, and then but we'll be better prepared for it. And I think we just press pause on this year and start again on January 1st. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is Friday. You guys are awfully quiet. And I don't want to take too much of your time. I just want to say hi.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You know how to find me, you guys. Like, write me or whatever if you need anything. If you're having trouble connecting with folks at CBC, normally I would say I will go over and throw something at them, but I can't go in the building. So I will remotely throw things at them if you're not getting the answer you need. And we'll see you around, okay? But right,
Thank you so much.
Thank you for stopping in.
Total pleasure. I wasn't going anywhere, so.
Before you go, I just want to say thank you very much. I know you've still got the pink hoodie on, but I know you made a big effort by putting your hair out of the ponytail. So thank you.
Oh, yeah. True. Yeah, I know. I am wearing pants, so that's.
I'm gonna have the sweatpants too. Okay, good. Thank
Right,
you.
guys.
Thank you.
We'll see
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
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 Oh, you know, that was fun. I loved that.
That was
She's so nice.
I felt a little starstruck, not gonna lie.
yeah. Wasn't prepared.
I'm gonna add her on LinkedIn.
You should. You
I
should.
did not expect her to be so nice. I don't know.
It was so casual and chill, just like in the dining room. And I'm here like, Frig, why did I just show her my entire bottle of wine?